What's up, guys? Brandon here, and most call me Yen because my Instagram is YenGub, and there's too much Brandons out there, especially Asian Brandons. So people just call me Yen or YenGub. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a systematic and low budget way of testing Facebook ads. And this is the way you should be launching Facebook ads, regardless of even if you're on a low budget. This is what I do for my stores. This is literally how I launch stores from 0 to 7 figures in even a single month. This is just the way I do things. And this is the way that you should be doing things if you don't want to be like gambling and finding interests and stuff like that. And we're going to map it all out in this, I guess, quick video. It's going to be a thorough video or thorough-ish video. And hopefully you guys walk away with, newfound knowledge that you're probably not going to find anywhere else. And if you do like the content that I put out in this video, if it makes sense to you, please give me a comment and a like. I would really appreciate it because I don't really record YouTube videos that often, but I do enjoy doing it. So let me show you guys some proof first. Okay, so here's some proof: $432,000 on this ad account. I'll show you guys the next ad account. You guys take a close look here, maximum, and a quick refresh here. Here's another ad account, $3.1 million. Quick refresh for you guys. A little slow, but there you go. And here's another one, 92,000. Not that much, but I'll show you guys how to actually set up your campaigns now, because I have some old videos of how to set up your campaigns and Facebook ads testing and scaling and all that stuff, but I feel like that's really outdated now. Like, it's not how I would do things. It's not, I don't really like doing things like that anymore. Just because as I learn more, I'm always learning more, right? I'm always learning more. And I'm not afraid to admit I'm wrong, because I just want to get good at this stuff. So let me show you guys some current results and really the big change in things. So here's some ROAS for you guys. I'll give you guys a refresh here, kind of show you guys what we're working with and how you guys can get to this point. Because before I used to just scale. Now it's like I'm gonna build a strong base, and that's how I scale now, is building a strong base, and just focusing on profitability rather than numbers now, and just taking it slower. Just because I learned from my mistakes. It isn't always about scaling, like number-wise. So let's just hop on this and show you guys how to do everything, and it's just going to be a super casual, candid video. Okay, so this may get confusing for peer beginners, but if you're already familiar with Facebook ads, that's perfect. If you aren't, subscribe to my channel and let me know if you want to see a basic Facebook ads, I guess, guide or a cheat list or something. If anything, just let me know. So how you want to launch, really, and it really isn't interest testing anymore. How we really want to launch and is, I like to do a CBO campaign at the start, ranging around, I just like to do $50. Sometimes I do $20, to be honest. Okay, so $20 to $50. Again, we're going low budget, $20 to $50. And our interests, our ad sets. Okay, sorry, I wish I could draw more cleaner here, but I'm literally only using about 1 to 3 ad sets to test. Okay, and I'm not testing for the interests either. I'm not testing for a winning interest or a winning ad set. That's not what we're trying to do here. Okay, and the way we pick our interests is it has to be we're picking high quality interests here. Okay, let's say we're doing a dog niche. We're in a dog niche. Maybe I'll have to actually explain it to you guys because it might get confusing. Dog niche. I'm not going to target dogs because that's so broad. That's way too broad. That could be anyone. This could be just people that like looking at dogs online. I want to be a little bit more targeted but broad as well. But okay, so what I would target, I would be like, okay, I go on Facebook ads and you go into the targeting tool. I would do like dog dog training, because I don't think people are gonna search up dog training if they don't own a dog, and if they do, then man, they're kind of weird. Next thing I would do is I would do dog food, and honestly, you might only need one interest for this, to be honest, because dog training, I mean, I like dog training. We'll do dog food because not all. Maybe they don't like dog training. Maybe owners don't care about their dog training, but dog food definitely everyone. Okay, so dog training, dog food that covers pretty much all dog owners. Why would I need to test it anymore? This is just it. I'm going to test it at $20 to $50 a day. Again, I'm not looking for a winning interest. That's not what I'm looking for, and I'm making the spend very. We're focusing on quality here. What we're really testing it for is the big promise at first. And actually, I'm missing some context to this, actually. So I need to draw out the kind of phases of testing, and this will kind of make sense why I'm doing this. So, oops. So I would like to call 3 phases of testing: low scale, medium scale, and high scale. Okay. And as we go down this levels of scale, we'll be able to target broader. And that doesn't really matter right now for people starting out, but for the people that do know Facebook, I'll just say you'll be able to target broader as we go down. And as we go down, what we're doing in each of these phases is building our foundation, okay, and optimizing. We're just optimizing. I'm drawing this all on a ugly wireless mouse, so I can't really draw perfectly. Okay, and low scale, we're pretty much a low scale here, so we're spending about $20 to $50 a day. Don't worry about spending a lot. You don't need. Here's the thing: you don't want to spend a lot of money if you don't have access to resources to test creatives and stuff like that, and you don't know what you're doing. Okay, there's no reason to be buying data when everything about your ad, about your funnel, about your offer, about your promise, about everything is off. You're burning money and you're trying to force something that just doesn't work. Okay, it just doesn't work. Okay, so this whole phase is to kind of build that strong foundation. Then we can move to the next phase where we're spending more money. Okay, so in this phase, we're testing for the big promise. The big promise. Or more so, let me explain this in something more clear. The marketing angle. We're testing for the big marketing angle. Okay? We're not testing for 3-second variations. We're not testing for different colored buttons. We're not testing for any of that. We're testing for the marketing angle, and that's what we're looking for. First, we'll test all these 3-second variations in the next phase and stuff like that, so we can really optimize. But the marketing angle is the most important. It's the most impactful thing that you can test for. Okay, and we're testing this in our ads. By the way, we're not even doing. We're not going to be testing we're not testing interests. Okay, that's not what we're doing. Okay. Now you guys know what you guys are looking for when you're running your ads. Okay, so how do we test this? Okay, so I would, let's say we're selling a dog silencing device. Let's say 3 angles we can use for that kind of device. You guys have to do your research. You guys have to do your market research around this. This is how it's going to work. If you just do this blindly, it's not going to work and you're going to be wasting money. So let's say it's stopping neighbor dogs from barking. That's one angle. Another angle is your own dog. Make training dog, like a lot of dog owners, average Joe, they don't like to train their dogs. They want like a push button result, right? So Dog training is easier. Make dog training easier, like a push button way to make dog training easier. And then just calming anxiety from dogs, soothing sound, right? And this is what we're testing for in these ad sets. Okay, so we're just testing it slowly. And then we're looking at the top of the funnel metrics on Facebook ads. So your CTR, your CPC, and then if you're profitable and getting out of carts. But at first, we're just looking for a CTR, CPC, letting it run for a certain amount of days. Make sure we get enough impressions, make sure we're not getting false positives. And then we determine, okay, what is the best angle here? Then we kill all the shitty angles. Now the challenge, this is the hardest part of marketing, is finding the best way to convey that angle to that audience. I mean, it's a challenge at the start already, but going even deeper and optimizing it, making it even more clear, because as marketers, our first draft is going to be absolutely shitty, but the good marketers are masters at revision and keep improving and hyper optimizing. Okay, that's what you got to do. So let's say stop neighbor dogs from barking or whatever is the winning angle for us. Okay, so this is our main ad with that angle and all the caption stuff. Now it's how can we compose like different ways of conveying that message? Okay, so so how can we convey that message even better, even more clear? We're still testing for the message. We're not testing for variations of like 3 seconds, different clips yet, unless it relates to the angle. Okay, so that's what we're testing for. And then the next thing is, refining our, also not the next thing, but you're doing this as well, is we're optimizing the product page as well, making sure the copy reinforces that big angle. Because a lot of people, they have a mismatch from ad to product page, and their funnel just falls apart. If your ad is fucked up too, your whole funnel is going to fall apart. This is the whole purpose of this, of testing like this anyways, is to make sure everything is in line and we keep optimizing. And we're maintaining a low budget anyway, so we're safe. And hopefully we're a little under break even. We're break even, hopefully profitable. Even if you're profitable, I would still test like this just to make sure we have a strong base, okay? Because a lot of people, they might get profitable at the start, they scale, and then things fall off because they didn't do the optimization. So they didn't build that floor up. So they just, they raised the ceiling, things fell out the place, spiraled down. You need to raise the floor up. This is what we're doing here. And we're focused on profitability here, okay? So this is how I would test, okay? And I would just cycle ads into these ad sets. That's it, okay? And then once I get to scaling, we'll just increase the budget on this CBO by 20%. This is kind of how I would test. And I guess if you guys want like a little cheat sheet of this, I guess I can create one in the description if you guys want it. So just check the description out. It's going to be completely for free. It might take me a few days, a week to push it out here, but wanted to get this video out to kind of explain to you guys the whole thought process into it. A lot of people start right here in the 3-second variation. They testing variations weirdly. They really don't put much effort into really honing in on the message they offer, which is what they really should do. And that's going to have the biggest impact on your ads. And then as you scale, you can go broader. You're more optimized. The message is way more clear, so go broader. And it's also kind of dependent on your product and niche as well. So this is how, I think, and I really didn't structure this video out, so I may be missing a thing or two. And actually, I probably am missing a thing or two. It's just because it's like impossible to like fit everything into one video. So if you guys look in the description, there will be the cheat list, how to launch like this, and all the important links you guys need. Additional videos to help you guys just learn all Facebook ads and all of my recommended videos. And if you guys like this kind of content, you guys want to see it more in depth, planned out. If you guys like videos style like this rather than edited ones, let me know so I create more of these videos. Yep, I'll see you guys in the next one then.